What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Alright, guys, so we're back with another story time. Alright, this story time is going to be called The Time My Best Friend Betrayed Me. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, guys, so let's give her a fake name. Let's call her Leona. So me and Leona started as friends in 3rd grade. So we were like 8 years old, mad cute, young, cute. So like just growing up together, having classes together. We went to the same middle school. We went to the same high school. So it was around high school where like Leona and me were like clashing heads a lot more. So she had her little quince, and I was invited to be in the court, and I was like lit. I was so excited. Woo. Like, so anyways, Leona had this other girl in the court. Her name was Tasha. And Tasha, I could tell like Leona was replacing me for her, like, if that makes sense, because I'm not one of those people like you can't have other friends, like, as long as I know where I stand, then that's that. But I could just tell like Leona and Tasha were like getting like this, and I was kind of like being pushed out on the outliers, whatever. So I said something to her about it. I was like, hey, like, I kind of noticed like you and her are like mad close. Like, are you replacing me? Like, I asked her straight up because like, I just could feel the vibes. Like, everything started to feel different between us. Anyways, so I did my quince. We did our quince and everything. It was really cute, very traditional, mad people. It was cute. We had these cute little tulip looking dresses. I liked it a lot. But it just, I don't know, I just could tell like our like vibe, like our like friendship bond was just not there. Like, it was just not. So whatever, that was when we were sophomores. We were like freshmen. Yeah, because it was in that summer. So we were going into our sophomore year. So we went into our sophomore year, and I was having my Sweet 16. So I was like, oh, I want you to be in it, da-da-da-da. I had a Sweet 16 that was themed like a quince. Like, I had a court, I had 7 girls, 7 boys. And y'all, it was so cute. It was popping. But anyways, so we had math together, and like, bro, I'm not even kidding. Like, sometimes we would like talk, sometimes we wouldn't. Like, it was just like, I don't know, like sometimes I was just like over her, and sometimes she was over me, So, and it didn't really help because we got the same job. So I worked at the movies. That was my first job. Next thing I know, she's coming for an interview, and they hired her right off the bat. And I was at work that day, and I never forget, she came running to me like, oh my God, I got the job. And I was like, oh. And like, she could tell by my face that I wasn't like happy, because I don't know, like, I just feel like I can't be seeing you all the time. Like, like, which I'm not saying like, oh, I'm not happy she got a job, but it's more like we were in the same thing. Like, we were ushers, so we literally worked together all the time, plus having class, like, just so much seeing each other. And like I said, our bond was like kind of falling off. So anyways, so yeah, so we're there and everything. I could tell that she started to become cliquey. Like, we worked with like kind of older kids, because we were like 15, 16, and we worked with older kids that were like, in their early 20s. And she was just so cliquey, like wanting to be part of the group and wanting to have the center of attention and da-da-da. And I would just be there like, what's going on? Like, just so confused. So anyways, back to school. So we're in school, whatever, and we had been like going through a tense spot, because my best friend currently, I'm gonna call her Sasha. I used to get mad because like, this is what I mean, like, I was a little messed up, like, I'll own up to that. I used to get mad because she would talk to Leona, and I would tell her like, no, like, why are you being cool with her? Like, she's being fake to me, because Leona would go around and talk trash about me, and I would hear from other people about it. And Sasha was just like confused because it was like, well, you're still being friends with her, so you know what is that? You know what I mean? So I was being a little like picking and choosy. So whatever. Sasha was also part of my court, and you know it was exciting. I was so excited. We were planning, we were planning, we were planning. So one day we had finally like just got into like one of those arguments, and we just like weren't talking. So we literally were leaving class, our math class, me and Leona, and she like called me as we're walking out, and I'm like, yeah. And she's like, I don't want to be a part of your court anymore. And then just walked away. And when she said that, I'm not even kidding y'all, my heart was like, like it hurt so much. Like I was really in my feelings because it was like, I mean, my thing was in July. We were in like what? We were in like April, May of school year. So like we were about to be done with school, and she just dropped that on me. So I was just really hurt and everything. And I didn't talk to her from then on out. Like I was like, whatever, like fuck you. Like, so anyways, so then Sasha, who's my best friend to this day, she told me how Leona went up to her and was like, guess you're gonna be the only Hispanic in her court. First of all, I have Hispanic cousins. I have multiple races in my family. So I didn't appreciate her for going to Sasha and talking like that. Like it was like, what is that supposed to mean? Like literally, what is that supposed to mean? I'm so confused. So anyways, and then like towards the end of the school year, because I was doing me, y'all. Like I was like, whatever, like I'm good. Like I could tell we were toxic. Like I came to the conclusion like we were toxic friends, and that was that. So at the end of the school year, everyone was coming up to me like, oh, Nayon, I can't wait for your party, da da da, because I gave out mad invitations and stuff, and everybody was ready for my party because I was that girl. Like I was like the class clown. Like I was always setting like a scene. You know what I mean? So someone came up to me and was like, oh, Leona wants to talk to you. And I'm like, okay. Like I literally looked at them like, all right, so why are you coming to me? You're not her. Oh, well, don't you think you should talk to her, and da da da. And I was like, talk to her about what? I was like, I don't want to talk to her. Like, no. Like I literally was like, no. And one day when we were leaving school, she caught up to me while I was walking, and she goes, hey, so do you still want me to come to your party? Because she still had the invitation because she had a +1 because she was in the court. And I said to her straight up, I was like, if you want. I said to her straight up, if you want. Because my mom told me, don't sit there and be like, yes, oh my God. Because it's like, no, like you dropped out my court. You're going around talking about me. Like you're doing a whole thing. Like, so anyways, she still showed up, y'all. Of course, because that was the party of the year. I don't know what to tell her. Hello. But my party was so packed. There was no more seats. The food was gone within like the first hour and a half. Like everybody ate that up real quick. Like, hello. So, yeah. And so we were like kind of like acquaintances. Like we were trying to work on it. But then our senior year, y'all, when I tell you our senior year, she did a whole 360. This girl wanted to be part of the club for the yearbook and the dance team. Like they did a whole thing for our senior year. It was so annoying because me and Sasha were like we could tell that she was just trying to do a front, because my thing is high school is high school. No one's going to care about you after we graduate. Trust me. Once we graduate, everyone's going to forget about you. Whoever was your real friends will still be by your side. But no, it just annoyed me. Like it was just like, and it's not even like I was jealous. It was more like, why are you trying to act like someone you're not? Like, come on. Like, I know, like, obviously we don't start off in high school as a certain way, but I always was who I was when I started high school. I never was like, oh my God, I'm going to be like this center of attention and everybody knows my name and I'm cool and I'm this and I'm that. Like, no, I was always that girl. Like, period. So, yeah. So, anyways, like, we basically weren't talking at all. Like, we weren't talking at all. Like, at all by then. So, it was like that friendship just died out. So, I just thought it was funny. You know what I mean? But moral of the story, y'all, like if you have friends from when you're like a little kid, don't be surprised if it don't work out by the time y'all are like, you know, in your teen years, just because y'all grow apart. You know what I mean? Because like I said, for me, it was just like I was just so appalled at how she did a whole thing about coming out of my court, talking about me to everybody. People's telling me she's talking about me, telling people she wants to talk to me, but she's not coming to me. Like, come on, girl. Come on. Come on. Just for you to get in senior year and smell yourself and think you're the top tier girl. Please. Give me a break. Anyways. But yeah, guys, so that's the story of how my best friend betrayed me. You know what I mean? To this day, I have 3 best friends. We'll do a best friend tag another video. But yeah, so I'm at 296 right now, y'all. So YouTube removed a bunch of my spam followers because I did post that I hit 300. But YouTube removed a bunch of my spam followers. So I'm 4 subs away. So whoever's a 300 sub, make sure you comment down below under this video. You know, with that giveaway. I mean, come on. $75 cash out to you or them free AirPod Pros. Do what you gotta do. But yeah, until next time, make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, tell a friend, tell a friend's friend, tell a friend's auntie, tell a friend's great grandmother, even if she's deaf. Tell a great cousin 10 times removed. You know what I mean? But keep living the life with Naya. Love you.